feel like you bought the land, you build the house, you own the car, but you're still waiting for somebody to validate your parking? Maybe you're just waiting for somebody to validate you and tell you, hey, congratulations, you've made it. You are the best in whatever it is you do. You know, when I first became a DJ, I started getting it into my head that the only way I could actually be a really good DJ is if I played a certain club, a certain city. I had to be producing music, but producing music wasn't enough. I also had to be charting. It just became this thing where you're not really a good DJ. You're not a real DJ unless you do this, that, and the other thing. And it became really interesting because I would look at folks out there that had all of those things, and that I'd hear them play a DJ set, and it was mediocre at best. It begged the question, why was I waiting for somebody else to validate whether or not I was a great DJ? Why was I waiting for some sort of affirmation or accomplishment before I could say, like, yeah, I know what I'm doing, and I'm pretty damn good at it? It's because all of these people around me that I really looked up to and appreciated were these amazing DJs. And they didn't even believe that they were that great because they didn't have these things. And where did they learn that? Probably somebody above them that told them those same things. And we just go on and on and on, when the reality is success looks different for everyone. Happiness looks different for so many people. For some people, they think success means when you have a certain dollar amount in your bank account, or when you own that car, or when you have, you know, your own business and it is just thriving. But actually, before you get to that point, you might actually be so freaking amazing at what you're doing right here today. You just weren't validated by the people or awards that you thought you needed in order to actually be that thing. When friends, we got to start validating ourselves. We need to start looking at our accomplishments and saying, like, hey, look how far I've come. Look at what I'm doing today. Look at what I'm doing that this other person that I really respect and is so amazing isn't even doing. Give yourself a break. Validate yourself, folks, because you are amazing in your own way. But if you're waiting for somebody to tell you that, you might be waiting a long time. But I want to hear from all of y'all. What is something that you were waiting for approval from, and then one day you were like, wait a second, I got this. I'm good. Let us know in the comments below. And if you're not already in our Good Vibe DJ Crew group, go on Facebook, search for us, and we will get you in there. We have lots of fun conversations happening in there. So we want to hear from you. Much love.